Hey guys, what's up? Grizzly here. I just want to talk about some things recently be happening on Halo and why you should stick with it for now. Well, not really stick with it, but don't be afraid of the future for Halo. A lot of this comes from things that happened with the 4.3 changes, people they brought on board, and I'm just going to talk about all the reasons and how this is going to affect the next Halo, which I'm pretty sure is going to be called Halo 5. Starting off, this is Team Slayer, not Infinity Slayer, Legendary BR. So, first thing you notice is that they changed the playlist from Infinity to Team Slayer. This, to me, is a really good sign because, as we all know, Halo 3 and Halo Reach, Halo 2, everything, never had a mode called Infinity Slayer. It was always Team Slayer. That's what Halo 4 never had, and now that they've changed it, I think proves that they're veering away from the Infinity side of ordinances, these random things you can get, like drop, whatever, ordnance drop. So, I think, and another thing that they, I want to point out is you can see at the bottom of the score, it's not these 100 numbers and all these other stupid points that really never mattered because they're only counting kills, and kills are always like, what, 10 or 100? So it was always the same, just took off a 0. It didn't make sense to have. So they've changed that back to the current system that used to be was with just showing kills. So I think this shows that when Halo 5 releases, it's going to have a Team Slayer playlist right off the bat, which is going to be a lot better than Infinity Slayer because of all the things they've also done to this new Team Slayer. For one, you see that they still keep the blue and red side differential, so you can differentiate which side you're on and for cause and whatnot. So they've learned a lot from that. So we know that maps are going to be more color-based, more competitive, making it easier for callouts and for people to know where they are in the map. And another thing you notice too is right off the bat I went for the rockets, and before in Infinity Slayer there was no rockets on the map. There was no, I think there was like a needler and some grenades, but that was it. So they're going back to the original style of Halo where there's weapons on the map, you go towards them, pick them up, and they respawn later. Which is good because not only does that increase the skill gap required because you have to have an awareness of where these weapons are on the map, you have to know when they're going to be coming up, how to get them, the best ways to get them maybe, all stuff like that. But the other thing is that it encourages map movement. So you saw that a lot of people went towards the rockets. It wasn't just random movement. So it makes a strategy right off the bat that teams are going to have to make and follow. It just increases the skill gap that just by so much more. And you're seeing that it's also Legendary BR, which is just sprint, BR, and assault rifle, and the weapons on the map, which is also just like the past Halos. Now they do still have Infinity Slayer and the Legendary AR starts and BR starts in the voting section. Now I don't know if Infinity is going to go completely away. I think it might probably still have a game mode in Halo 5, but I think we'll be seeing playlists completely for Legendary. And that's it. And Infinity, when it first rolled out, it was really, really broken. Like, you would get rocket launchers, snipers all the time. All these like really big weapons or power weapons that you really did not need. So you can expect the Legendary playlist to be, or Legendary choice to be there right away in Halo 5. Now the other thing that I want to talk about was the ranks. So we all know Halo 4 had no ranks in the beginning. It was just this, I forgot what it was even called, but you got to 130 and you were done. There was absolutely no ranking system based on skill in the game. And they, sometime in August, I think it was August 8th, they put in the CSR. And that was a failure too because the whole population was dead. There was no point in putting it in. You had to go online, and for one, the web design of Halo Waypoint is just so bad to check your stats. You have to press all these buttons. There's all these graphics on it that slow the website down. It's just unnecessary to have all this stuff in the way. It's really hard to go throughout or navigate the website just to find like CSR rank in one place. It took me forever, and they had that one guy create the, well, they didn't have him, he created it himself, a quick CSR website which tells you all your CSR or playlist ranks quick and easy. It's the best thing ever. So expect to see an in-game ranking system in Halo 5, because that's what everyone's been asking for. It's what we all need. But to what kind of ranking system is really still unknown. They might be sticking with the 1 through 50 system still, because that's what they did with Halo 4. Or they might be sticking with something else, like, because the person they hired was the person who created the StarCraft 2 ranking system, which is, I don't play StarCraft 2, but I heard it's really good. So that's already a good sign. And with that, it was something, it was like season, or it's like, I forget, it was not anywhere near like a 1 through 50 system, which I'm okay with. 1 through 50 system I don't think is the best idea to do right now. So you can expect to see something probably different, but a lot better than what we have currently right now. Other thing I want to talk about real quick was the 343 has been hiring a lot more pros. They've hired 3 pros already since the launch of Halo 4. They hired Bravo, Dursky, and Neighbor. All pros in the Halo scene for Halo 3 and Halo 2, I think, too. And already we're seeing Bravo, Neighbor, and Dursky just recently hired, so I don't know what he's really done. But they now just put in this, they're going to put in this leaderboard on their website that shows the top 200 players in Team Slayer. So what I'm guessing this is going to, you know, show is that in Halo 5 there's going to be some kind of leaderboard system that shows everyone where you rank against, how good you are, and all that's like cool stuff. So that's a really good sign, and we've seen the game's just been getting better and better, but it's not going to help population. I don't know if I'll be able to make more videos like this, but thanks for watching. Hope you liked it, and please leave a comment.